Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am back, and today I am going to be reviewing LEGO Star Wars set 75102 Poe's X-Wing Fighter. This set comes with 717 pieces and is recommended for ages 8 to 14. I'm just going to tell you guys right now, this is an amazing set. So let's go ahead and dive into the set, look at the minifigures, look at the X-Wing, and then I'll tell you guys my thoughts on why I love this set. And of course, the first minifigure we're going to be taking a look at here is Poe Dameron himself. Dameron, doesn't matter how you pronounce it, it's still Poe Dameron. But yeah, he does have this nice dual molded printed Resistance helmet, Resistance X-Wing helmet in black. Which, if we look at the other helmet on the other pilot, you can see a huge difference there. So he does come with this tiny little pistol and some really nice printing on the front there. And then of course the biggest feature is he has a double-sided face, which most of these figures, some have, some don't. He is the only one with a double-sided face in this set. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Poe Dameron. Let's go ahead and look at BB-8. Alright, so here's everybody's new favorite droid, BB-8. I already have one of these. If you guys watched my review of the Millennium Falcon, I already have a BB-8, so I just leave this one permanently in the X-Wing. That way I don't have to worry about losing it. But he does have nice printing all over. You can just see nice printing all over. There's not much to look at with BB-8 because he doesn't have an alternate face. I mean, the build is pretty straightforward. I mean, so anyway, let's go ahead and look at the Resistance X-Wing pilot. Alright, so here is the Resistance X-Wing pilot. He does share the same torso as Poe, I believe. Maybe a couple different variants, but I'm pretty sure they have the same torso. He does come with a pistol, just like Poe, and as I said before, the nice dual molded and printed helmet, which is nice. He does come with this like really standard Resistance fighter face. That's really the only face you get for any Resistance people. Like, that's the only face they come with. So I'm starting to feel the angry clown face here being overused. So let's go ahead and now we'll take a look at the last minifigure, the Resistance Ground Crew. Alright, so here is the Resistance Ground Crew. He is an alien. I don't know what species of alien it is, but it's just an alien. So he does kind of remind me of Umpar Plutt in the face. This helmet is really nice. Look at this helmet. So he does not have a double-sided face. He does have nice back printing, as you can see there. And he comes with a wrench. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the Resistance Ground Crew. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the little transport they give you in this set. Alright guys, so in this set, other than the X-Wing, they include a ladder to get into the X-Wing, which I'll show you guys next to the X-Wing once we get it back in here, because we're going to do it separately. And then they give you this nice little transport, which has some clear round tiles on the bottom for you to move it around with on smooth surfaces. It has storage for your 2 extra spring-loaded shooters, and then inside you have your extra red ammunition, red stud. That is a sticker. Wish it wasn't. I mean, that's probably something really easy to do. And then, of course, on this side, you can take the wrench from the Resistance Ground Crew member and put it right there. And then he actually stands right here, holding on to the control stick. And you could sit an X-Wing pilot there. Either an X-Wing pilot or Poe, doesn't really matter. So yeah, that's pretty much it for these 2 smaller builds. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the main thing in the set, the X-Wing. Alright guys, so here is the X-Wing itself. It's actually, it's pretty big. It's a fair size. So let's go ahead and start taking a look at the features. So I guess we'll start from the front here. I'm going to pick it up so you guys can see it a little better. Right here you have landing gear that can be folded in and out. It's really nice for landing gear. And then over here we have, what are those called? Stud shooters. We have stud shooters on either side. Kind of hard to see because of my lighting. Here, I'll bring in another lamp. Just bring it over. You guys can see spring-loaded shooters there on either side. And then up here we have the cockpit, which fits one minifigure and a place for your gun. I'm going to go ahead and turn that lamp back on, that way you guys can see down in here a little better. So you can see the cockpit area there, and then a nice place to put Poe's blaster. I'm going to go ahead and put Poe in his X-Wing, because it is his X-Wing, obviously. So the blaster, of course, goes right there. And then Poe just sits in the seat. Now, if you look at it, I'm going to take this off so you can look at it from the back angle. If you look at it from the back angle, you can see he does have a nice computer screen in there. And he does have a joystick down there. It's kind of hard. It's hard to see. You can see there's a joystick down there to pilot the X-Wing. I don't know why I'm late today. It's been a long day today. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure Poe is in his seat. And then put the cockpit back on. Close cockpit. It's really nice. Okay, and then up here we have some like weird detailing and stickers and stuff, and then this little compartment right here is where BB-8 goes, which is awesome. So, and then I'll show you guys what this knob is for later, unless you already know what it is for. So, I'm only going to show you one side of the wing because they're obviously identical. You have the two new spring-loaded shooters on either side, and then from the back you have the wings. Now, I'm going to show you guys what this knob is for. This knob is to lock S-foils in attack position, which looks very, very cool. Maybe I'll make a video just doing a 360 of this set, like suspended on a base so you can see it with the wings open. But you can see it's actually really nice, and then if you want to close them, just push it back. So, I'll show you guys that from this angle, just what it looks like opening. The S-foils, they do make a little vibrating, you can see that. It's just held up by the rams. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for Poe's X-Wing. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys my thoughts on this set. Alright guys, so my thoughts on this set, they're actually pretty positive. I like this set, it's very nice. I do think though for $80 for 717 pieces, that's kind of a stretch. I think it should have been $70, that way you could keep it at 10 cents per piece, because there's not a lot of big pieces in this set. I mean, of course the two nose pieces are big, and then the cockpit's big, but this is normal X-Wing size. It's not, I don't think it's any bigger than the last X-Wing we had. And of course, it's not going to be any bigger than the new Resistance X-Wing we're getting over the summer, because the Resistance X-Wing we're getting over the summer is pretty much a recolor of this, even though I am going to pick it up because it's pretty cool and it's awesome. Besides that, I think one more minifigure should have been included. Other than BB-8, I think for 3 minifigures and BB-8 is not enough. They need to have one more minifigure and plus BB-8. But who else could you put in this set? Well, maybe instead of including a new minifigure, what if they gave you, like, Snap, or one of the main Resistance pilots you see in the battle above Starkiller Base. You know, you have the girl, I don't know what her name is, and then the guy with the beard, you know, and the curly hair. I think that's Snap. I don't know. I don't know all the X-Wing pilots' name, I just know Poe. So I think it would have been nice if they gave you an actual character from the movie instead of just a generic X-Wing pilot. But as for the X-Wing, I think the X-Wing's pretty fine. There are a couple pieces, you know, that fall off while you're playing, but other than that, I think it's a pretty solid set. So if you guys enjoyed this review, don't forget to leave it a like. Oh, I almost forgot to rate it. I rate this set an 8 because of those reasons I said before. So if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave it a like, subscribe for more LEGO awesomeness, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.